All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a question here. Someone on Twitter asked a while back. I'm going to try to help them out. Okay, so here's the equation, f over g of x. Okay, so essentially what they're going to do is they're going to give you an equation for f of x and an equation for g of x. Okay, now this person set it up correct. Okay, since in the equation they want the f over the g, so they took what f was and put it over, see what f is right there? And then put it over what g is right there. Okay, because that's what they want, f over g. Okay, so let's see if we can solve it. Okay, you've got x squared divided by x plus 9. Now, here's what you do. This is a thing that a lot of people don't remember from doing in math class early on. If you have something where it's like, say, 2 over 3 divided by 4 over 7. All right, what you can do is, to get rid of this, when you have like fractions and junk, you can just turn that into a multiplication sign. So it'd be 2 over 3 times, I'm sorry, I'm going to separate these because that gets confusing. 2 over 3 times, and we want to do 4 over 7, but there has to be some sort of trade-off for switching this to a multiplication. You can't just change a division into a multiplication without any ramifications. So what you have to do, almost like the toll, I almost said troll, the toll for passing the troll on the bridge is, if you're going to turn that into a multiplication, you're going to have to switch that mug right there. So we have to turn it into 7 over 4. Now, once you do this, it's easier, because then you can just multiply across. That's 14, not 44. And then you do 3 times 4, which is 12. Sorry, my dog's drinking water next to me if you can hear that. I apologize. And then you would simplify. But that's not our problem. That's just an example. So what we can do is we can turn this into a multiplication. However, we're going to have to switch these two, okay? So let's switch those mugs. So we turn it into a multiplication, switch them. Now our x squared, that right there goes on top, minus 81, and then that goes on bottom, 5x. And then we're just going to simplify these, okay? Now, is there any way we can simplify this? This? No, we can't simplify that. No, we can't simplify that. No on that, but this little fella right here can be simplified. All right. Probably most of you guys remember this from whenever you're doing it, like reverse. I call it reverse FOIL. I don't know what the official term is, but you've got x squared minus 81. Well, you know that that was something like this at one time. Okay, and the numbers that jump out to you are, obviously you've got your x's, because that's where you get the x squared, and then you've got 81. You know 9 times 9 is 81. Now, you needed it to be something that when you did the in FOIL, F-O-I-L, something in this middle part right here made it cancel out, because there's no middle chunk. Usually you have like something like a 2x or a 4x or something with just an x, no exponent. Now it's gone. Therefore, when it was added or subtracted, it made 0. This is the common thing. Anytime you see something that's like a perfect square and then you've got the squared thing, almost always you can do something based on whatever the square root of this is. Okay, if that's confusing, just know, take the square root of that, put the x, and then put a plus or minus. Now we can test it with FOIL. First, outside, inside, last. First is x squared, outside is negative 9x, inside is positive 9x, and last is negative 81. Negative 9x plus 9x is 0, so therefore we got x squared minus 81, so therefore we did it correct. So I can break this down into this right here. So let's rewrite it. X squared over x plus 9 times x plus 9 x minus 9 over 5x. Now, why do we want to do that? Well, we want to do that because if we multiply, we know we're just multiplying all these mugs together, we can start canceling stuff out, because you know, like 2 over 2 is 1, right? So we'd get rid of it. Or 3 over 3 is 1, so get rid of it. X plus 9, it gets rid of it. So now we've just got x squared, and then x minus 9, and then 5x. Now, can we simplify it any further? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how in depth you're wanting to go on this mug. If not, I might just leave it like this: x squared over x minus 9 over 5x. Hey, Tyler here. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out tarveracademy.com. Wow, that was what it was. Check out the Facebook page. Just type in Tyler Tarver is okay into Facebook search and you'll find it. Send me a tweet and I'll try to help you out. Check out my other YouTube channel. Go to the website if you want full lessons of geometry. And also, if you could, subscribe to this channel. Pretty please. I would really, really appreciate it. Less than 6 minutes. Go.